I did not expect to be filming this video, completely unexpected video, but this morning I woke up and saw that there was an auction on, a horse auction on in Lethbridge. It's raining. And thought I would watch it, and then thought, oh, stuff it, I'll put my credit card number in, and if something comes up then I can bid. And then I gave Connor a heart attack because I put a bid on a pony for the kids. So we are now on our way to pick up a set of yards, which was also very unexpected. We've bought enough yard panels for a 60-foot round pen, and tomorrow we're going to Lethbridge. Sorry, it's really bumpy. We're on the neighbour's laneway. And tomorrow we're going to Lethbridge to go and pick up the kids' new pony. You guys are really excited, aren't you? Yeah. So they've got their little bags of pocket money in the back there, and they're going to go and buy their horse halter and feed buckets and everything, because in case you're new here, we're originally from Australia. We moved here to Alberta this year, and we sold all our horses back home. Now this is the kids' first pony. They've always actually, I sold my horses when Riley was very little. I mean, he wasn't even born actually. He was in my belly still.
I was a baby.
Tilly has ridden horses. She did horse riding lessons in Australia. She rode them on the ranch. And but this is her first own horse the kids are sharing. So very exciting. We're on our way to go pick up the round pen now.
Time I leave, it hits me hard and it cuts me deep. I'm 1,000 miles from happiness, 1,000 miles from you.
Alright guys, we're home, just bringing everything in from the car. The company only had 13 yards available, panels, so we went with 13 instead of the 15. So that makes our round pen, once we join them up, 50 foot, and we'll just grab an extra 2 panels of the 12-foot panels later. Going to start unloading them and putting them in the back area, which I mentioned earlier in other videos. Of where the shelter is and stuff to fence off.
It's still open.
It's still open. No, Daddy opened the house, darling. That's why I didn't leave it open. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. Morning, guys. Little bit of a change of plans. Tilly's very unwell at the moment. She's not feeling the greatest, and I was sick last night, so Connor's gone to pick up the pony today. Really short of breath still, like usual in every video. And yeah, he's going to pick up the pony, and I'm going to spend the day cleaning the yard, ready for the pony to come. When the pony comes, we're going to let him loose for a little bit in the backyard, set up the yards, and then the kids and I are going to go to town to tack store to pick up like a halter and feed bucket and all that stuff. Normally we are way more organised than this, and coming from Australia to Canada, we sold all our tack obviously in Australia, so we need to go pick it all up today, as well as some hay and feed. But the pony's got plenty of grass to eat until we pick up the hay this afternoon. The kids have got their get up on. I don't know if you guys remember these hats. You've got yours like a pirate right now from the ranch. You want that jacket on? It's a beautiful day. You sure you want it on?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, he's all set. So we're going to be putting these yards, which I've mentioned many times in the video, in my last videos, across here to block the pony in there, so it's got access to that shelter that we bought. We are in a rental property, that's why we opted for yards rather than setting up permanent fencing. And then we've got the yard gate through here. You excited, honey? Yeah. Wolf's enjoying a bone, and the kids are off grabbing the wagon so we can pick up some little bits of rubbish that we found in the yard, just so the pony doesn't either stand on it or chew it. Come on, kids. The mountains look so clear today, but I don't know if you can see it on this lens, if it picks it up. Alright, so we got the yards here, and these are what we'll put across. We've obviously got more yards than we need. We only need 10 to go across to fit that area. The rest are just for when we make it into a round pen once we move from here. Alright, Daddy has picked up your pony and he's sent me pictures. Do you want to see?
Yeah. His name is Smokey.
Is he cute?
I'm gonna die.
Do you want to see a video?
Yeah.
Is he cute? Look at his mane. It's beautiful.
That's my one, Water.
It's both of your horse. Are you going to call it Water?
Yeah.
What do you want to call it?
Smokey.
Smokey? We'll have to figure out the name.
Can you choose?
Yeah, we'll choose in a couple of days. But Daddy said he'll let us... You're right, Tilly?
I want to see.
Hey. Daddy said he'll ring us when he's almost here. Oh my God, darling, you're right.
I want to see.
Hopefully the pony cheers you up,
I
hey?
want to see.
Yes, Daddy said he'll ring me when he's pulling up with the horse trailer, okay? Then we'll run out and go see your pony. Alright guys, Connor's just messaged me to say that he's going to arrive here very soon with the pony and to come stand out the front. There is something about this pony I haven't told you. He's not, well he is a he, and he's not quite as tall as you guys probably think that he is going to be. So he's very cute and you'll see very soon.
Apple cider vinegar and honey off the cone do a lot of good for a simple man's soul. Take it hot, take it right off the stove. Add a little liquor, it'll cure a little cold. You got cigarettes and coffee in the rain outside, but it takes a little more to feel just right. When you need something that feels like home, go apple cider vinegar and honey off the cone.
Letting Wolf see the pony. He's used to horses. We had horses in Australia.
See how the horse reacts.
Yeah, just seeing how this guy reacts. We have no background on this pony. We just know that he's 6. He needs a confident child rider. And he's a grade gelding.
And doesn't care about dogs.
Doesn't seem to care about dogs, and he's fine being touched all over so far. So obviously I'm not going to chuck my kids on him until we know a bit more. Let him settle in. We need to buy a saddle anyway. Do you love your pony? He looked at you. I think he'll be a good horse for Riley to get confidence on. It is so windy. I don't even know if anyone will be able to hear me. He's just the cutest.
It ain't as simple as it used to be, like a kid coming in with a scrape on the knee. No, grown-up hearts don't heal like they should, so we dance through the grey and we pray they would.
Alright guys, we're going to go and get the tack for the pony. And when I say tack, I just mean like a halter, lead rope. That halter's a little bit big on it. And the lead rope doesn't unclip, which was why I let it loose, but I think this pony's going to be a little hard to catch, so we'll have to sort of muster him into the yards once Connor's put them up. Yeah, we're going to go get the feed and hay and a bunch of stuff. You don't need a jumper. It is about to start either snowing or raining. It is blowing a gale outside, and oh, the pony's out there. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's just in here, but he's like trotting around. He's so cute. I'm all excited. We're gonna go to tack store. I'm gonna film it on my phone because I'm not taking this camera in there. That's just embarrassing. So yeah, see you guys at the tack shop.
I love when winter wears that white dress. When out my window I can see her on the stairs. I put on the fire under my bed, I'll put my mess. When winter wears that white dress. She moved with grace into the fall. She wore her colors till she wore nothing at all. All in all, you know I like this season best. When winter wears that white dress. I met winter with some way back friends, but every year she seems to drift my way again. I pour some whiskey, yeah, she pours herself some gin, as winter wears that white dress again. Hey, she moved with grace into the fall. She wore her colors till she wore nothing at all. All in all, you know I like this season best, when winter wears that white dress.
Alright guys, it's the next day and I look horrible. Got a big mark here, but anyway, it snowed the night that we got the pony here, and we got all the yards up. I can't even remember whether I showed you, and I'll show you in a second. Hay is incredibly hard to get here in Alberta at the moment, I think all of Canada in general. So we just opted for some Timothy hay cubes, which I'm about to soak now. I've gone to the store and grabbed a few like scoops and stuff, because as you know, we've just started back out with horses again. I've got them in here, I'm about to soak them. I'm just creating a little area here for Tilly to have all of her tack stuff and whatever. It's Riley's pony too, I should say, not just Tilly. But I've got a bunch of stuff in the way, so I'm moving it all out the way, and once it's finished I may show you, or maybe in another video. Every time I try to record, it starts getting windy, but here's the paneling. It looks very dodgy, but I assure you it's all safe, all pinned together and attached to the trees. I've just run this hose along here. Thankfully, the fitting fit on our little containers here that run off the roof. So it's rainwater. And this is just a temporary trough until we get it all sorted, because as you know, the pony was a quick buy. So we've got a trough in here. So yeah, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but we named him Smokey. Riley wanted to name him Water for some reason. I think it's because I mentioned the name River. And Tilly loved the name Smokey, and then I put it up on Instagram and everyone agreed Smokey, so we went with Smokey. So I'm just going to go and soak his hay cubes and hang up his new little feeder. Hey buddy, he's a little standoffish. He does not like the lead rope or the halter. He runs, so that's something we're going to have to train into him. So then he doesn't think of it as work. He likes being caught, and also rule out in case it's a pain issue as well. Alright, so I'm going to hang this one on the lower level because, well, it's a choking hazard having them quite up high, especially for a little guy like him. Could even put it down here, but then it's sort of touching, so I don't want him to put his feet in it and all that jazz. So it's going to go here for now. So last night, we didn't expect it, but there was about, I'm not really sure how much snow, but there was a lot of snow. The whole ground was covered. This little guy was fine. He's used to being outdoors and he's got his shelter over here. Got plenty of feed on the ground. Although I do think he'll probably eat through this pretty quickly because he's a typical pony, but that's why we've got this going. I'm going to pick up some hay from High River this weekend, which is where Heartland's filmed. So I'm going to pop this inside, let it soak for probably 30-60 minutes and then give it to him. The cool thing about this garage is we're going to have all the tack stuff here, the feed and everything. Then straight out this door is his yard, so it's really easy, especially in winter. It's hard to believe this was all covered in snow this morning and now it's all green. It's meant to snow again tonight. Okay, I've sort of maybe changed my mind. We've got the recycling down here, thinking about moving it over where the horse feed is and putting the horse feed along here because there's all these, oh, this box is falling. There's these hooks that Connor's chucked my cheap rope up there, and there's some more hooks over here, so I might utilize this spot to put all the tack and everything. All right guys, I decided to put the tack room area, it's not a tack room yet, in another spot, which meant I didn't show you the before because it was so disgusting, and it still looks disgusting now because we have to, because we live on acreage, so short of breath, we don't get our rubbish picked up or recycling. So we have to store the rubbish and recycling and cardboard boxes all in here. So I have gone through on my hands and knees because we had mice come through, and I just sweep it all out, pick up all the rubbish. I've got boxes being stacked here, which will probably burn off later, but I'm just trying to make it neater. And then here I've put all the recycling, which is the kids' job. That's part of their pocket money. They come, I put the recycling next to the bin in the kitchen area, and then they bring it in here and sort it out, and then we all take it to the recycling place and they get some of the money from it. So I was almost done doing the boxes. I've still got a few down here. Then a man rocked up and I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm always very cautious when people come to our property. We've got like half a kilometre driveway, so I'm like, why is he coming here? And I forgot I'd ordered Walmart groceries, so they just got delivered, which is great. They weren't supposed to be delivered till I think 4 o'clock, but it's 3 o'clock, but who's complaining? Wolf, out of there! Don't eat the horse feed. All right guys, this is our really sad tack area. We have nothing yet. We need to get bridle, saddle rack, everything pretty much. But here is part of his feed. If he needs more feed like oats or grains or anything in the future, we'll get more feed bins. I bought a poop scoop rake thing. We had all this stuff in Australia, but obviously we're not going to bring it with us to Canada, so we sold it all. His little feed bucket to take out, to pour into his bucket out on the yard outside. First aid bandages. I need to make a whole new first aid kit for our horses. I had one in Australia, but need to start again here. So I like to have enough that I can patch up an injury until the vet comes. My cheap rope, it's not my good rope. I need to get a good rope once I get my horse. A slow feeder hay net for the pony once we get some hay and saw some out. And then over here is where we'll put his spare halters and bridle and all that stuff. Brushes, and I don't know how we ended up with 2 of these, but not a regular brush, but we did. And then this is a full-size horse halter. Not my favorite color. I bought it when I was on the ranch trying to catch that mare, if you're a long-time follower. That was hard to catch, and I don't know, I just wanted to buy a halter, but yeah, purples and pinks, not my color.
Am I scared of you, honey? I don't think so, but I can't stop shaking. Am I in love with you, babe? I don't think so, but I don't really know how the heart works anyway.
scratch your head. That wasn't good, was it? Yeah.
Me and all the ways you touch and feel so good. Won't you stay with me for a little while longer, babe? Stay with me tonight. And when you leave in the morning, would you come back quicker than you've gone?
Morning guys, we are currently going outside to see Smokey. I can't remember if I actually announced what his name was, but his name is Smokey. The kids named him. Tilly's really sick at the moment. She's got a dry cough and dry throat, so she's off school. She's not come out to see Smokey for a day now, but she's gone and got herself dressed. She's still got jammies on, and we're going to go out and cut his auction tag off, his lot number tag off, because we've tried pulling it off, but it's glued on, and he doesn't like the sound of it being pulled off, so we're going to have to cut it off his tail, aren't we? But he's getting better. We're able to approach him now. I look terrible, by the way. I've just sort of woken up. We're able to approach him now without him running. I do think that he has never been fed out of a bucket, and that's probably the main issue, because once I tip it out on the floor right next to us, he eats out of it. So he's probably wondering what the hell a bucket is. Alright, if we can catch Smokey, we'll let him out as a reward into our yard for a bit of a graze. Hey buddy. Hello. Oh, there we go. The trouble is I need a good afternoon to not let him get away with that, because once you just go okay, then it becomes a big habit. And yeah, I need a bit of time when I don't have the kids to put a bit of training into him. Make him realise that being caught isn't a big deal.
You like that?
It wasn't too hard to catch him. I did have to corner him a little, which I don't want that. I want him to come up to me and want to be caught. Hey? I like his new halter you got him, Tilly. It's the first time you guys have seen him in his new halter and lead rope.
Mum can hold it.
You can hold it, yep. Do you want to hold it? Alright, I'm going to try and cut this little thing off here. Don't know whether I'll be able to film it and do it, but we'll see. There we go. All off. You're officially ours now, buddy. Not property of the auction.
I think that's why you're scared of.
Do you think we should reward him? Bring him back over here and pull him towards you.
What?
Good girl. Do you think we should reward him and let him have a little bit of a graze in our yard? Yeah?
What's a graze?
Graze, like he's grazing for food right now.
I need my food.
You want your food? You want your food out of my pocket. Here you go, buddy. Wolf, what are you doing? Wolf's really good with horses. He's used to sheep and cows and horses, aren't you, buddy?
And he followed.
I know. I need to teach you a little bit. I think he's going to be a good pony to boost your confidence up, hey?
He's hungry, so I took him around to get him.
Do you love him, Tilly? Yeah. Do you love him, Riley?
Well, you can pet him, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go take him into the yard, but Mummy will do that bit because he might rush through those gates. So as cute as this is, his forelock, I'm going to have to give it a trim. He's not a show pony. I'm going to try and trim it up as best as I can, but he can't really see and he keeps tossing his head, so it needs to be thinned out a lot.
Looks cute.
So it is very cute. We're not going to chop it all off, just thin it out a bit.
And it'll grow again.
Yep. Alright, I can't really tell because it's so sunny out here and I probably got a little scissor happy, but at least you can see now, buddy, hey? I just thinned it out underneath and a little bit at the front. Hey, no point looking cool if you can't see. Let's go out in the garden and the kids can give you a bit of a brush. Just giving Tilly a few lessons on how to hold the lead rope properly. I'm going to burn off this pile tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next day. I've made sure there's nothing sharp sticking out for him. He's got a huge paddock though. Look at those mountain views he's got. Unreal. Honey, this is so cute to see you do. Something I've dreamt of forever. All right, just wait here, Riley. Just wait there, buddy. Okay? He is. He wants to go out, so I'm going to do this bit because I know he's going to be a typical pony and get pushy with food, okay? Good boy. Hey? Oh. Can you back up? Good boy.
Kissing you is resting. That a lifetime is a yes and not a maybe. A promise and not a we'll see. It's all more concrete, more sturdy for our feet.
Look at you two, hey? Look at those mountains behind. Beautiful sight. Shall we brush him? Clean his hooves?
Lately, loving you is easy. Loving you is a stronger me. Loving you is easy. Loving you is waiting.
Alright, Smokey decided to run off because the kids accidentally let go of the lead rope, and like a cheeky little pony, he ran off. But we really love Smokey. We can see he's going to be a nice horse. He's very confident, but also not too pushy so far. Might be a different story once we saddle him up. The kids love him. I don't know if I told you a bit of a backstory. Because we bought him so quickly and it was an unexpected purchase, I don't know what I've said about him, but all we know is he's a 6-year-old gelding. Telling you I'm videoing, honey. You're standing in front of the camera. You can brush him while I'm doing it. He's a 6-year-old gelding, obviously from the auction, and he was advertised as a confident kids pony. And our kids, well, Tilly's quite confident, but she's not confident. I guess she's not an expert in riding, so she's fine on the ground with him. We don't even know whether he's broke to ride. I'm assuming he is. At the auction, they had like a teenager sitting on his back, but no saddle. He was just bareback. So we'll see. I'll get him trained up. I'm obviously not going to sit on him, but I'll get him to the most confident level I think he needs to be before I put my kids on him. And yeah, he's got a home with us forever, hopefully. See how he goes. See? Alright guys, we're going to go. Like usual, subscribe, like and comment, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.
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 Bye. Say bye, Smokey.
Apple cider vinegar and